The Bhoot Bangla, just the name sent shivers down your spine. An old, decaying mansion. It stood at the end of a lonely street in Alipore, Kolkata. Overgrown vines, like skeletal fingers, clutched at its crumbling walls. Locals whispered tales, eerie sounds, ghostly apparitions. No one dared to go near. The mansion stood silent, a testament to some unseen horror. It all began in 1902, a year shrouded in mystery and intrigue. Colonel Hargreaves, the enigmatic owner of the Grand Mansion, vanished without a trace one fateful night. His sudden disappearance was preceded by a series of inexplicable and eerie events. Servants reported hearing disembodied whispering voices echoing through the hallways. Objects seemed to move on their own, as if guided by unseen hands. Unexplained cold drafts would chill the air, sending shivers down the spines of those who dared to stay. One particularly dark and stormy night, blood-curdling screams echoed through the mansion, waking everyone from their slumber. The terrified servants rushed to the colonel's room only to find it empty, as if he had vanished into thin air. The colonel was never seen again, and his fate remains one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of the time. Some say his tormented soul still haunts the mansion, wandering the halls in eternal unrest, seeking peace that never comes. The ghost of Colonel Hargreaves is a reminder of the mansion's dark and haunted past. In 1985, a group of college students dared to enter the Bhoot Bangla. This house had a reputation for being haunted, with tales of ghostly apparitions and eerie sounds circulating for decades. They wanted to prove the stories were false. The group, consisting of 5 brave souls, believed that the tales were just urban legends meant to scare children. Armed with flashlights, they stepped inside. The air grew heavy. Each step they took echoed through the empty halls, amplifying their growing unease. A cold hand seemed to grip their hearts. The temperature dropped suddenly, and they could see their breath in the dim light. As they ventured deeper, the sounds began. Soft whispers, disembodied laughter. A door slammed shut. Footsteps followed them. The atmosphere was thick with tension, and every creak of the floorboards made them jump. They ran towards the exit, fear lending speed to their feet. Their hearts pounded in their chests as they navigated the dark corridors, desperate to escape the unseen terror. Escaping into the night, they left behind the mystery of the Bhoot Bangla. The experience left them shaken, and they never spoke of it again, but the legend of the haunted house only grew stronger. Section 4. The Historian's Discovery. Years later, in 2002, a historian arrived at the old mansion, driven by an insatiable curiosity. The mansion, shrouded in mystery and tales of the supernatural, beckoned him with its eerie silence and darkened windows. He wanted to uncover the truth behind the legends that had haunted the town for decades. He spent months researching, diving into dusty books and ancient documents, piecing together fragments of the past. One day, amidst the piles of forgotten tomes, he found the colonel's diary. The diary was old, its pages yellowed with age, but the words were still legible. The entries revealed a man spiraling into madness. The colonel's handwriting grew more frantic with each page, his thoughts disjointed and filled with dread. Haunted by guilt and paranoia, the colonel's mind unraveled. He wrote of shadows that whispered his name and eyes that watched him from the darkness. The diary mentioned a hidden chamber, a place the colonel had discovered but never dared to enter. Driven by curiosity, the historian searched the mansion, his flashlight cutting through the darkness as he examined every wall and corner. After days of searching, he found the chamber hidden behind a wall. The door creaked open, revealing a room untouched by time. Inside, strange symbols adorned the walls, and ancient artifacts lay scattered across the floor, each one telling a story of its own. The historian felt a presence, an unseen force, watching him from the shadows. The air grew cold, and he could hear faint whispers echoing through the chamber. Overwhelmed by fear, he fled the mansion, his heart pounding. His questions remained unanswered, but he knew one thing for certain: some secrets are better left undiscovered. Section 5. The Unresting Spirits. To this day, the Bhoot Bangla remains a haunting reminder of the past, a place where shadows move, where whispers echo, where the veil between the living and the dead seems thin. Some things are best left undisturbed. The spirits of the Bhoot Bangla wait, trapped in their eternal torment. Their silence is the most terrifying sound of all.